Maverick 100.9, Aggie Land's country alternative. It's cordless. I finally get to meet somebody new today who I should have met in person, but Corliss got a little bit crazy with the COVID. Mr. Michael Monroe Goodman, how are you?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing really, really well. My listeners know that I had to cut off so many things when
Yeah.
it came to getting sick, and I feel like I lose out on so much. So thank goodness for technology. Are you sick of this yet, or is it
Yeah.
still working in your favor?
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I just I want to be in front of fans in person, or everything. Yeah, I'm sick of the technology.
Oh, I know what you mean. No, you did get to take a little bit of a tour through Texas recently, though, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. I was just last not this week, but the 2 weeks before that, I was driving through Texas and doing some radio spots and played some shows in Phoenix with my band, and then met up with my band in Birmingham, Alabama, and did some shows, and then up around in Kentucky. And then we just got back from doing a show in San Francisco last weekend. So,
Oh, goodness. You have really been all over the place. So thank goodness for that.
yeah, thank goodness for able to get out and travel.
I'm excited for it. But the one thing we can at least do here over the internet is listen to some darn good new music, which you have released to us a brand new single called Oh, What a Pitiful Shame. I told you that before this. I was like, oh gosh, that's a mouthful. I'm going to mess this up. So I better let you take it away and tell me a little bit about this tune.
Yeah, it's a song. It's just a song about uh, so, someone thinking it's the grass is greener on the other side, pretty much, and finding out that it's not. And then it's just the song's kind of a thing about the guy in the song is saying how this woman wants this Casanova kind of guy, and how foolish she is for that, and how foolish all women are for wanting that kind of guy, and saying, oh, what a pitiful shame. So yeah, I wrote the song. I wrote most of the song when I was like 16 or 17 or something like that, and
Oh,
lost in a legal pad for years. And then a couple of years ago, I was going through all these papers, like looking at old songs that I'd written, and saw that one, and I guess I never finished it because maybe there wasn't something quite right with it. But when I picked it up a couple of years ago, I looked at it and I was like, I seen what needed to be fixed, and I was like, oh, if I do this, then it's gonna be, I really like it. And so then I just kind of finished it a couple of years ago, and luckily, I've been playing it out and really like it. Yeah.
well, now I want the details. Can we call out whoever it was that broke 16-year-old Michael Monroe Goodman's heart?
Well, there were so many back then. There were so many.
Oh, so many.
Oh yeah. Well, if I wrote it when I was 16, I'd say that the song had to. I don't know if that's who I was writing it about, but my first love or whatever when I was 16 did a good one on me, and did me pretty wrong. And it was a summer fling. It was for summer fling for her. I didn't know it was a summer fling, but she was apparently already engaged to some guy who had went off to boot camp training. And so when he came back from boot camp training in the fall, there was multiple appearances of him trying to confront me in town to beat me up because I've been with his girl, and I had no idea. And so I just, walked away gingerly away from that. And, being a heartbroken 16-year-old, I pretty much just holed up in my bedroom for like a year writing songs. And, I'm sure it was kind of a thing of didn't know what to do at that time. And had just started writing songs that became my therapy for I think all of my junior or senior year through high school was just sitting at home being depressed, sad sack, and writing songs for a year. Yeah.
Teenage angst, what it could do for the soul,
Yeah. What, who knows if I'd have continued songwriting had I not had to deal with all that teenage heartbreak. Yeah.
Right. Well, I hope she can see you now.
Yeah. Maybe one day she'll see and she'll be like, oh well, don't want to give her any credit for anything though. Just tell her all in spite, you know.
Yes. Well, we're going to show her right now. Hopefully, she's not in College Station, Texas, because we're taking a listen to Michael Monroe Goodman. This is Oh, What a Pitiful Shame. Due to copyright, we are not licensed to air the music in podcast form, but we do always urge you to go find these independent artists and download and stream and check out their music. Today's interview continues now. That is Michael Monroe Goodman. Oh, what a pitiful shame. On Maverick 100.9, I am joined by Michael, and we were kind of talking about heartbreak songs and how early a heart truly can break. It's funny what happens in our teenage years that can mold us for the rest of our lives. Mine, for instance, was being the loud girl or the annoying girl. And now I literally get paid to annoy people everywhere. And isn't that the most magical kind of finding yourself through adulthood?
Right. That your quirk or whatever that everyone's like, oh, good Lord, would she please hush? And you're like, whatever, I'm going to make a living doing that. And then those people be jealous of that you're, and I mean, it's what you got to roll with. If there's something that sets you out from everyone else, there's got to be a reason for that, and you got to roll with it and figure out how that fits in the world, how you can get paid to do it.
Exactly. I think there's a rap song that says, "Look at me now." That's the only part I know, but so I know you've been traveling everywhere, and a lot of that to promote this brand new single. But where else is this taking you? Do you have any more new music coming for us this year, or tours that we can keep an eye open for?
Well, the whole album just came out 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
So we'll be promoting another single pretty soon, toward the end of the fall. Off of this album, and then of course the whole album is available for download or streaming, all that good stuff. And the album's called When the Rain Came, and it's available everywhere online. You can order it off my website or you can download it online, all that good stuff.
Absolutely. That's how you support these independent artists. They are working very hard to bring you all this music, and clearly you've just finished up with a very large project. So I got to congratulate you first and foremost.
Yeah, I'm real happy about it. So trying to get out and try and get it out, spread it out into the world. Yeah.
You can find him under Michael Monroe Goodman. Keep an eye on him. Social media, downloads, website, the whole 9 yards, tons of music to be had. And Michael, I just got to thank you for coming here to Maverick and debut it to everybody.
You're so welcome. I look forward to many more interview adventures with you, Corliss.